of what I just said right there at the end of the show. Find an 8-year-old audience and they'll show you exactly how to do that on your phone. Are you guys ready for it out there?
You want to watch this?
All right, well, make some noise for these guys out here. They're ready to rock and roll. They're going to be out here on these ramps, out here on the flat ground. So I am ready to see it. Give it up for these guys. Give it up for Kink BMX. They're ready to rock and roll for you out here today. First rider that we have on hand for you. This guy is out of Orlando, Florida. He's like one of your hometown guys right here from Florida. Scott Weaver, you guys make some noise for Scott Weaver. I met him at a CFB contest way back in around 2000 in Jacksonville, Florida. He's been riding flatland since then, competing in a lot of the big contests out there. He competed in the Roots Jam contest, also competed in the AFL contest. You guys give it up for Scott Weaver. He's going to be riding a form of BMX freestyle known as flatland. And as you can see, we do not have much flatland out here. He is riding on about $500,000 worth of plywood that we have out here for you guys today. And it is very dangerous. It is very spongy. And it's not really, it is kind of forgiving, and you don't want that in flatland. You want a nice hard surface. So he's going to be working very hard for you. The next rider that we have on hand for you, this guy has been into BMX. He is an icon of the sport of BMX. Out of Floridians out there, my top 3 favorite Floridians are Grady Judd, Ron DeSantis, and this guy makes the #1 spot. His name is Rob Nolly. He has been riding BMX for a number of years. He has competed in all the major contests. He actually holds a bronze medal from the very first park contest that they had in the X Games on ESPN back in the day. He has been in every single state, performed BMX freestyle in every single state. He has also done halftime shows for every single NBA team out there. What do you guys think about this guy out here? His name is Rob Nolly. Next rider that we have on hand, this guy was not even thought of or born when Rob started riding. The youngest rider that we have out here, his name is Dylan Carter. Never had to use a rotary phone, but he can text 38 words per minute. He is out of North Port, Florida, competes in the Florida BMX contest series, and he wins those contests. You guys give it up for this guy with the best mustache in BMX right now. What do you guys think about Dylan Carter? All right, that is your lineup for this afternoon. We're gonna go back over here and do a little bit of flatland. Like I said, this guy works extra hard out here riding his flatland. We like to ride in nice, smooth parking lots, tennis courts, things like that. Out here we have pretty much jigsaw puzzle of some plywood that we're riding on. He's doing a trick known as the swivel. What do you guys think about the swivel out here? You gotta have swivel hips to do a swivel. Now he's up into a squeaker. It's called a squeaker from back in the day because the brakes would squeak when they do that. You'll notice he is making that bike do what he wants it to do with his foot. So I want you guys to pay attention. With his feet, he's got pegs on all 4 corners of the bike. These pegs are aluminum, that makes it lightweight. He's got a turbine. A turbine is when you go from forward to reverse. Come on guys, get behind Scott Weaver. He is throwing down for you guys out here today. Little side squeak right there. Very nicely done. What do you guys think about Scott Weaver? All right, we're gonna kick it back over to these ramp riders. Let's see what it's gonna be right now. Out of Rob Nolly. Check this cat out. Gonna get him over here. These are known as lip tricks. That is where they do tricks on the lip of the ramp. This guy is a mastermind of technical wizardry like this on the ramp. So you guys keep that noise coming for Rob Nolly out here, flying off the side. Gonna kick it over to Dylan Carter. Keep that noise coming for Dylan Carter. I think you guys will like what he's gonna do on this BMX bike. Check this out. That's known as a peg grind. Spinning those bars around 360 degrees, going right back up for a foot jam tail whip. Let's see what he's got for you guys this time. That is known as a toothpick, only stalling on the peg of the bicycle, on the front of the bicycle. He is still going, guys. Keep that noise coming for him. Look at this hand plant. What is up now? You got that from Tony Hawk's Skater 2, playing it on PlayStation. What do you guys think about that hand plant out of a BMX rider? So nicely done. Gonna go back over to this guy. You can tell he is working hard. Look at the amount of sweat he is working up for you guys out here on this flatland bike. Scott's gonna go ahead and turn back around. He's only got about 4 foot wide of width to set up for the trick. This is known as a cross-footed steamroller. standing on that peg on the opposite side. Now he's scuffing the bike with his foot, switches it back around. You guys keep it coming for Scott out here. It's like riding on a plywood trampoline out here, folks. It's exactly what it's like. So it gets really frustrating when you know you can do these tricks in a nice parking lot. So Scott is working extra hard for him. You guys can get behind him, show him some enthusiasm. Make some noise for Scott. Check him out right now. Get a good nice video shot of this. We're gonna put it on a reel later on. Keep it coming for Scott Weaver. Right back out of it. All right, I'm gonna turn it back over to these ramp riders. Check out Rob, he's going up. He's going up to the top of the ramp right now. Let's see what Dylan Carter's got for you. Look at the boost of air that he just got. Suck no-hander. They're gonna jump the box jump. Now, what do you guys think about these ramp riders? Give it up for it. Rob right now is gonna go higher than DeSantis air. So you guys keep that noise coming for him out here. I know that's pretty high, so check him out. What's up now? How about a nice note for the can. Out of Rob, getting both his feet kicked completely over the top. Now we're going back with Dylan Carter, the best mustache. If they ever decide to remake Smokey the Bandit, I want him to put BMX in it, and this is the guy I want him to use for the stunt double. Look at the air that he catches. Let's get him up and over this box jump. Well, turn down action. Give it up for Dylan Carter out here. Going trails riding. I think he could have tripped that pothole, Dylan. Let's see what it's going to be now. Rob Nolly coming back out here. This guy is definitely like the Tom Brady of BMX. Tom Brady is the only guy that's had a career over 20 years that's a professional sports player, but this guy has had one over 30 years. Check it out. What do you guys think about the 360 out of Rob? 5 decades old, still doing it out here for 3 solid decades. Gonna go back with Dylan, so keep that noise coming for Dylan. Let him hear you. He worked hard with a highlighter to color those shoes for you guys for this 3rd show. So let's see what he's got as he goes up and over the box jump. Little tabletop action, old school BMX move right there. Laying the bike flat enough that you can eat off of. What do you guys think about Rob Nolly out here and Dylan Carter? All right, we're going to go right back into another section of the show. What we got coming up right now. All right, we got this part of the show I think you guys are going to really like. This is the part of the show where we ask for a volunteer to come out of the audience. I'm going to let Dylan pick the volunteer that he would like.
You don't want to? Come on,
so
you got
Dylan
to really
is coming to pick somebody. You got to jump up and down, wave your arms, and really let us know that you would like to be out here and be part of the show. Either that or you have to have the best mullet of the day. So that looks like what Dylan is going with. This guy has the best mullet of the day. We're going to bring him out here. And we're going to get this guy up on top of the ramp. And we're going to see about Dylan jumping over him. Is that something you guys would like to see? All right. We got Dylan up there talking to him. You got to raise your hands up. You got to raise your hands up like Tampa Bay just scored a touchdown. So... we got Dylan out here. You guys still with us out there? All right. Dylan's telling him what he's going to do. I want him to raise his hands up so we can get a nice shot of this for our reel. So keep that noise coming out there. Our courageous victim, our volunteer is right here for you guys right now. Look at the setup there out of Dylan. Let's get him up and over this volunteer. Oh my goodness. Very nicely done. Did you guys like that out there? Give it up for Dylan Carter. Give it up for our volunteer. We're going to let him get safely down the other side. You can get down the other side. Check that out. Looks like we're going back over here to this guy. You see him squeezing that sweat out of his helmet. That gives you an idea of how much he is perspiring and sweating and working for you guys out here. Give it up for Scott Weaver. Let him hear you. He's ready to rock and roll. He wants to hear you. This guy's also got a handful of NBA halftimes and college halftime, so he is used to a lot of noise. Let's see what it's going to be right now. I think you guys are going to like this. It's known as the Funky Chicken. What do you guys think about the Funky Chicken right there? Let him hear you. Coming all the way around, scuffing it around. Give it up for Scott out here. Coming back out. Look how he threaded back out of that. Holy cow, coming back out. You guys make that noise for Scott Weaver. See what else Scott has set up for you right now. He's got to go back to the end of the course here. Turns around when the face of the box jump. to get the right amount of rolling speed. He's got something coming on the back wheel. I think it's known as a time machine. Look at him working that bike around. Come on, guys, you make some noise for him. The more noise you make, the more he'll spin it. Rob Nolly coming back out here for you. I think he's going to do what's called a fly out, flying out on top of the ramp. Going to go back over here to Dylan and Rob. You guys ready for more ramp action out there? Check out Dylan Carter. What's up now? Nice. Front driver 360 out of Dylan. Spinning those handlebars around while he's going 360. If you like that, you're definitely going to like what Rob Nolly has for you. Come on, guys, make some noise for Rob. Rob is coming back out here. Always such a huge dictionary of tricks out of Rob. Look at this, the Superman. What is up now? Rob does at least 6 sit-ups now a week to maintain those abs of steel. As you'll notice, that back tire just ricocheted off of that six-pack as he done that Superman. Did you guys like that Superman out of Rob? Well, I think if you like that, you're going to like what this guy has coming right here. So make some noise for him. Check it out. The tail whip. That is where he whips that frame around 360 degrees. A little bit about a history about the tail whip in BMX. You guys may not know it, but that trick was invented back around 1989 by a rider by the name of Joe Johnson. Not long after that, Rob Nolly learned this trick, and it was invented on a quarter pipe. That is the name of this ramp down here. I want to know right now, do you guys want to see Rob Nolly do this out here on the quarter pipe today? All right, well, I want to get a good shot of it for our reels coming up. So you guys make some noise for Rob. Let's get him back out here. Let's see what he's got for you. Make some noise for Rob. Check out Rob Nolly going with the tail whip. Not too bad. He learned that trick in 1992. Here it is 30 years later, still doing it. You guys give it up for Rob Nolly. All right, we're going back with Dylan. Dylan right now, making sure he's got something planned for you guys. Check out this 540. Spinning around 540 degrees. Nice, tuck no-handed 360. Out of Dylan Carter, straight out of that 540. Did you guys like the 540 out there? Well, if you like that, we got more where that came from. So let's see what it's going to be out of Rob. Actually, we're going back to Scott Weaver. All right, folks, we're going into the part of the show that we like to refer to as the grand finale. Are you guys ready for a grand finale out here? We'll make some noise for Scott Weaver. He's got some tricks up his sleeve. You're definitely gonna like it. I want to get some good shots of it. This first trick right here, just like at the end of a train, this is a caboose. We're here at the end of the show. Make some noise for Scott Weaver right now. Throwing it down for you right now. He wants you guys to raise the roof. Make some noise for Scott Weaver out here. Pulling off the stick B or the caboose. Back down right there to the pedals. So nicely done. He's got something else for you. I think you guys are going to like it. I'm going to make sure the camera's on record. One of my favorite tricks that Scott does out here is also one of my favorite tricks that I do. But it is not the most ideal runway for him to do it. But I want to see him pull it off today. He's going to make sure he has the adequate amount of speed. I want you guys to closely watch what he does with this bike. He's going to drop the handlebars all the way to the ground right there. It's known as the hitchhiker. Make some noise for the hitchhiker out of Scott Weaver. Let him hear ya. Pulling it off clean out here on a sheet of plywood. Very difficult. I know he is psyched with that. He is pumped with that. Did you guys like that out there? All right, we're gonna let this guy get back in place. We're gonna let Rob probably fly out to the top of the ramp. And these guys have a grand finale coming for you right now. And you are definitely gonna like it. Are you guys ready? Make some noise right now as these guys get into place. First up to bat. This is gonna be Dylan Carter. You guys make some noise for Dylan. He's got something coming for you. Check him out as he comes up over the box. Rob Nolly. You guys give it up for Dylan Carter. Rob Nolly. No put it back, look. Scott Weaver down here riding Flatland. I'm King. Thank you guys for coming out to Kink BMX Stunt Show. If you'd like to meet the riders, all of the riders will be available for autographs underneath the tent. We do sell hats and we do sell t-shirts. If you would like to buy a hat or a t-shirt, come on down and see the guys right now. Thank you guys very much.